Welcome to my channel Echoes of Coin. What if a simple quarter in your pocket was hiding a secret of rebellion and freedom? The 1999 Connecticut quarter isn't just spare change. It carries the story of a stolen charter, a legendary oak tree, and the fight to protect American liberty. Look closer. This coin has a story most people never notice. The USA Quarter Dollar 1999 Connecticut coin is more than just a piece of spare change. It represents the beginning of a historic transformation in American coinage, a moment when everyday money became a traveling museum of national identity. Released as part of the groundbreaking 50-state quarters program, the Connecticut quarter holds a special place in U.S. numismatic history. It was issued in 1999, the very first year of the program, and it honors Connecticut's deep colonial roots, intellectual legacy, and role in shaping American democracy. Before 1999, U.S. quarters remained largely unchanged for decades, featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. While familiar, these designs lacked regional identity. That changed when the U.S. Mint launched the 50-state quarters program, an ambitious initiative intended to celebrate all 50 states in the order they joined the Union. Connecticut, the fifth state to ratify the Constitution in 1788, became the fifth design released in 1999, following Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia. The obverse of the 1999 Connecticut quarter continues the classic Washington portrait originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932. George Washington faces left, with the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. This familiar front connects the modern state series with traditional American coinage, reminding collectors that while the reverse designs may change, the foundation of the nation remains the same. The reverse of the Connecticut quarter is where the coin truly comes alive. At the center stands the iconic charter oak tree, one of the most powerful symbols in Connecticut history. The image shows a wide, mature oak with deeply spreading branches, conveying strength, endurance, and protection. Beneath the tree appears the inscription Connecticut, along with 1788, the year Connecticut became a state, and 1999, the year of issue. The charter oak is not just a tree, it is a legend. According to Connecticut history, in 1687, King James II of England attempted to revoke the colonial charters that allowed self-governance. When Royal Governor Sir Edmund Andros arrived to seize Connecticut's charter, the document mysteriously disappeared during a heated meeting. Tradition holds that patriots hid the charter inside the hollow of a massive oak tree to protect colonial independence. This act of defiance made the charter oak a lasting symbol of freedom, resistance to tyranny, and the preservation of rights. By choosing the charter oak for the quarter's design, Connecticut emphasized its early commitment to self-rule and constitutional government. The design was not randomly selected. It was chosen through a collaborative process involving the Connecticut State Treasurer's Office, historians, artists, and public feedback. The U.S. Mint worked closely with state officials to ensure the tree's depiction was both historically meaningful and artistically strong. The artist responsible for the reverse design was T. James Farrell, whose work captured the spirit of the legendary oak with careful attention to balance and detail. The engraver was Alfred Maletsky, whose skill transformed the design into a durable coin capable of withstanding circulation. Together, their work created a coin that was both visually striking and symbolically rich. The 1999 Connecticut quarter was produced at two U.S. Mint facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins minted in Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while those struck in Denver display a small D beneath Washington's portrait. Millions of each version were produced, making the coin widely available to the public. Because of its high mintage, most circulated Connecticut quarters are not rare, but their historical value and role in the state quarter series make them highly collectible. In addition to circulation strikes, special proof versions of the Connecticut quarter were produced at the San Francisco Mint. These proof coins carry an S mint mark and feature mirror-like fields with frosted design elements. Proof quarters were sold directly to collectors as part of annual proof sets and were never intended for everyday use. Today, well-preserved proof Connecticut quarters are prized for their beauty and condition. The composition of the 1999 Connecticut quarter follows the standard modern U.S. quarter formula. a copper core sandwiched between two layers of copper-nickel alloy. The coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. While it contains no precious metals, its value lies in its design, history, and cultural significance. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Connecticut Quarter is how it introduced millions of Americans to state history through everyday transactions. For many people, this coin was their first exposure to the Charter Oak story. Children collected the quarters in folders, adults saved them as souvenirs, and teachers used them as educational tools. The coin became a gateway to learning about colonial America, constitutional rights, and state pride. Collectors often search for high-grade examples of the Connecticut Quarter, especially those with strong strikes and minimal wear. While circulated coins typically hold face value, uncirculated coins graded MS65 or higher can command a premium. Proof versions in PR69 or PR70 condition are even more desirable, particularly when kept in original government packaging. Error coins related to the 1999 Connecticut Quarter also attract collector interest. These may include off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, or improperly aligned dies. Although rare, such errors can significantly increase a coin's value depending on severity and visibility. Finding one in circulation is unlikely but not impossible, adding an element of excitement for roll hunters and coin enthusiasts. The Connecticut Quarter also marked a turning point in U.S. coin collecting culture. The success of the state quarters program revitalized interest in modern coins and brought new collectors into the hobby. People who had never before considered saving coins suddenly began checking their change, searching for missing states, and learning about American history one quarter at a time. From a design perspective, the Connecticut Quarter stands out for its simplicity. Unlike some later state quarters that feature multiple elements, buildings, or people, Connecticut chose a single powerful symbol. The lone oak tree conveys its message without distraction, making it one of the most elegant and timeless designs in the series. Over time, the 1999 Connecticut Quarter has become a nostalgic reminder of the early days of the state quarters program. For many collectors, it represents the moment they first realized that modern coins could tell stories. It connects the colonial past to the modern present, showing how a single object can carry centuries of meaning. The coin also reflects Connecticut's identity as the Constitution state. While the U.S. Constitution was drafted later, Connecticut's Fundamental Orders of 1639 are often considered one of the first written constitutions in the Western world. The Charter Oak symbolizes the protection of these early democratic principles, making the quarter a tribute to constitutional government itself. Even today, more than 2 decades after its release, the 1999 Connecticut Quarter continues to circulate. It passes from hand to hand, often unnoticed, yet quietly carrying a story of resistance, liberty, and perseverance. For collectors, historians, and casual observers alike, it remains a powerful example of how coins serve as miniature time capsules. In the broader context of American numismatics, the Connecticut Quarter represents innovation, education, and national unity. It is both common and meaningful, ordinary and extraordinary. While it may not be made of silver or gold, its true value lies in the history it preserves and the curiosity it inspires. The USA Quarter Dollar 1999 Connecticut coin stands as a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry the weight of history. From the hollow of the Charter Oak to the pockets of millions of Americans, this coin bridges past and present, making it one of the most important modern quarters ever issued.